Nostam choosing Druid for the first game. SnipedAgain picking Hunter this time instead of the Miracle Rogue that he 2-0'd with.
And of course, since this is now the top 4, we are moving to best of 5s instead of best of 3s. So all the players will be playing all of their decks.
Well, at least one of them will be playing all their decks.
Ah, that's right.
If someone 3-0s, then we'll still only see the one. So if Nostam were to 3-0 with Druid, all we would know is Druid. SnipedAgain ends up keeping with Mad Scientist, and he also has Double Buzzard and Scavenging Hyena. Nostam, he's got a nice curve for the first few turns.
Huh, he drew into Web Spinner and still decided to play Mad Scientist. I probably would have played the Web Spinner there.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have held on to the coin or not. Drawing the Web Spinner does make it a little easier to just play the Web Spinner, but if you assume your opponent doesn't have a nice play, you're taking away their turn 2 hero power play and forcing them to do it on turn 3.
That is true.
It does lose the coin to do it.
I'm not sure if Nostam, was this the deck he played?
This was the deck he played.
Okay, so SnipedAgain should be privy that this deck has quite a lot of 2-drops, including Haunted Creeper.
Yeah, so Nostam doesn't know what's going on with SnipedAgain's Hunter deck. The reveal of the Mad Scientist will give him a little bit of information, but SnipedAgain knew exactly what was going on when he chose Hunter, that he was probably going to be playing against Druid again. So we'll have to see if it plays out in his favor. So Nostam decides to just Wrath away the Mad Scientist. So it does get rid of it. It will eventually protect his Haunted Creeper, but it does give SnipedAgain a trap. I'm not sure if I saw what trap it was. Did you check it?
I haven't seen it either. Plays Hyena instead of Mad Scientist this time around. It's another unusual play.
So Nostam, he just drops the Harvest Golem on curve. Makes a lot of sense. SnipedAgain is considering even playing a Starving Buzzard here. Maybe it is a Snake Trap down there. Not sure. Instead, he just drops the Web Spinner, and he's hovering over the hero power, considering what he wants to do. He could drop another Mad Scientist as well, but he decides just to play hero power. Interesting.
I feel so discombobulated with this play. That's 3 turns in a row where I would have done something differently.
Yeah, and you know, I'm certainly not going to go so far as to say that it's wrong. It is actually a Snake Trap, so
and
that
is
is revealed.
Well,
yeah,
we've got
but
the
Snipe is ready to go.
And
Almost
that
certainly.
must be good, yes.
So it was a Snake Trap, but Nostam has a good answer for it, ready to go. Now SnipedAgain has to be, he's staring down. Oh, he gets a Core Hound.
By the way,
large minion.
We do have SnipedAgain supporting the new card back. Ice Crown.
The Ice Crown card back. It actually looks really good. I noticed it, and then I dismissed it momentarily, and good on you for pointing it out.
That does look pretty nice, yeah.
Nostam, he's got his Harvest Golem in play. He's got 5 mana. He has more than one choice with what he wants to do on this turn, and he decides that it's just going to be a Loatheb turn.
Yep. Good time to play it. It's not turn 6, so he can't do the Savannah Highmane, and that really locks up the options for the Hunter. He actually does have a 5-mana minion, though.
All right, dueling Loathebs. Hunter doesn't usually have a lot of really powerful 5-mana minion plays. So Loatheb is usually often the only one, sometimes something like Stampeding Kodo. So that is going to be a great answer. Oh, and it's yet another Snake Trap? Snake Trap number 2?
It has to be, because it didn't trigger.
Yeah, I mean, well, it could be a Snipe.
Or Snipe, that's right.
But that seems unlikely as well. Or maybe I think he played the Loatheb after attacking last turn. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. I think he attacked the Mad Scientist first. So we know it's not Snipe. He knows that it's Snake.
Wow, double Snake Trap. Very exciting.
So SnipedAgain, even more options. I'm not sure how to best play this turn. He's a little bit behind on board. He decides to just flare because he doesn't like what he has so far. The Haunted Creeper is a reasonable pickup. It gives him something to do besides just kill command. I would have to imagine that he's likely to kill command the Loatheb, and it looks like he is going to do that. So he does get to knock it down. I'm not sure if he wants to be... He decides not to attack with Loatheb. So he just holds back Loatheb, Druid of the Claw doing his job, holding down the fort, discouraging attackers. And now it's flipped back to Nostam, and he still sort of has the initiative here. And he knows that it's almost certainly a Snake Trap. And his opponent is at 19. So we might see him go really aggressive here, especially considering he has Force of Nature in hand as well.
That's a good point. If he does decide to charge this Druid of the Claw, And that's going to be 11 damage if he also uses the hero ability, setting the opponent down to 8. And then with Force of Nature, he only needs 1 more damage in addition to the hero ability.
Do you think that you would play a Haunted Creeper, or do you think you would hero power?
I would hero ability because the threat of doggies is coming.
Okay. I would be really, really tempted to play the Haunted Creeper. I think hero power is also good.
One of the main things against my... one of the main reasons why I would play hero ability over Haunted Creeper is I would figure Haunted Creeper is likely to deal 1 damage because you kill him with it the next turn. Use the hero ability, you also deal 1 damage, and you don't have the liability of potentially getting 4 doggies.
That's true, but you're assuming that you're also assuming you're 1 damage short next turn. And by playing the Haunted Creeper, if you draw something like Savage Roar, you're more likely to be able to win just next turn outright.
That is true.
But
SnipedAgain is finally playing these buzzards, which he's held since the beginning of the game.
And
unfortunately whiffs.
If he had drawn Unleash there and found a couple Hunter's Marks or something, definitely could have swung the game in his favor. As it is, he's still got a really tough choice. He's able to clear out the 2 largest minions. But he's at 9. His opponent knows that it's not like a freezing or explosive trap.
Yeah.
So this is just going to end the game. Nostam, 3rd game in a row with a Druid. Unstoppable almost, it's seeming.
Yeah, quite strong.
If you're in the position of SnipedAgain, do you think that this was his... Did he pick Hunter because he wanted his best chance against Druid? Was this his best chance and it didn't get there?
It feels to me like Hunter is one of those decks which is generally okay/good against everything. And might just have used it to kind of quote-unquote scout for the next deck so you can know what deck to play against the Druid next.